Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a recent purchase that I made with some more Tesla stock today. So, as you can see, before we even begin this video, just starting off and addressing the share price itself, we did have a drop day today, and we have a share price currently of $438.70 for Tesla right now. And as you can see in the normal market hours, we got a minus 2.05% loss, which is minus $9.21 subtracted from the share price. And then in the after hours currently, just keep in mind, I think after hours have recently just now closed, so the market is at a standstill right now. But for the after hours as well, we're at minus 0.22%, which is only around minus 97 cents off of the share price. So now that we've addressed the share price and everything, as always, of course, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy the video. It really does help me out. But we recently just did our portfolio update, and I referenced this a little bit in that one as well, just to have some transparency on the purchase decisions that I'm making right now with the stock market. But I still always like to make a separate video whenever I'm buying Tesla stock, just to make sure I have it in the title, that my subscribers know that I'm buying, and just to make sure that everyone sees it. And also I like to add a little bit of justification with these videos, talking about my mindset, my reasoning as to why I'm still buying the stock right now, and just how I'm feeling about Tesla currently. So with this video, as the title states, I recently just bought more Tesla stock. Now keep in mind, this was not a huge amount at all. It was a fractional share, but I just want to emphasize with this video that I am still continuing to buy Tesla stock at any chance that I get. And the only reason that I purchased a fractional share today was because I just didn't have more money. So basically, if you're new here, my investment strategy is pretty simple. I just simply buy whenever I have cash that I can utilize to spend in the stock market. So whenever I have some free cash on the sidelines, instead of waiting around for the perfect time to buy Tesla stock, I simply just buy it when I can. And so with today being a red day for Tesla, I made sure to check out my accounts and see if I had any cash on the sidelines. And I recently got a little bit of income from one of my passive income sources. And so I'll go ahead and show you all the recent purchase that I made, including the receipt, the price that I paid, the time, and everything in comparison to the current share price. So just starting off with that, as you can see, we have this receipt for today from 4 hours ago, and I spent $100 on a fractional share. Like I said, that's straight up all I have on the sidelines right now. So I've basically spent everything. $100 was all I had left in the bank account, so I basically used the rest of what I had in the bank account. And as you can see, I spent that $100 on a fractional share, which was 0.227311 shares at a share value of $439.93. And that was in the after hours today at 4:52 p.m. And so, as I said, I spent $439.93, and if we compare that to right now, we are at $438.70. So I've already lost a little bit of money on that fractional share, but just keep in mind, that's not the point of this investment. This investment is all about a long-term vision that I have for Tesla stock. And so, just regarding some of my justification for this, I still think there's a huge opportunity with Tesla right now. And even aside from everything that Tesla is accomplishing as a company, I still see a lot of doubt and uncertainty regarding Tesla. There still seems to be a bunch of people that aren't looking very long term when they think about Tesla stock. They think about this stock as, right now at least, being overvalued, and they look at this one as almost like a meme stock, which I guess I can understand that perspective if you're not thinking further out into the future and you're actually just judging it based on what it's worth right now. Obviously, Tesla is a little bit pricey. It's at a premium right now, but that is not the reason that I'm buying it right now, and that is not the reason many other Tesla investors are buying it as well. Many of us are buying it for a long-term investment. I'm talking about actual investing, not trading based on earnings reports or buying and selling within 1 year. I'm actually talking about long-term investing, 10 plus years, maybe even 20 years, possibly even 30 years with my investment in Tesla. Basically, with my investment in Tesla stock, I don't want to sell it until I have to. And my rule right now is to basically try to avoid selling any of my Tesla stock until much further into the future, until at least 2030. I don't even want to think about selling a share, and I'm not even tempted to right now, or have been anytime previously as well. I love my Tesla shares. I want to hold on to them as long as possible, but as a basic rule, just because I see so much growth happening over this next couple of years, and especially until 2030 within the auto industry side of Tesla, then I do not want to sell a single share. And that's also a main reason why I keep emphasizing in these videos that as we get a little bit closer to April of 2021, that I'm going to stop buying Tesla stock as much, just because because I want to make sure I have enough cash to pay off my tax bill, and then I don't have to worry about selling any of my Tesla stock to actually deal with that payment and pay it off. So that's basically my logic with Tesla stock right now. I do not want to sell it unless I absolutely have to. And even in one of those cases where if I was in a situation where I really needed to sell my Tesla stock, then I would still try to figure out some other way that I could choose to not do so, just because, as I said, you can leverage a lot of money out of compound interest over time, especially with a possible high growth stock. If we continue to see this one grow tremendously in the future, then compound interest is going to be doing a lot of work for me over time. And so, as I said, when I'm buying Tesla stock today, when I'm spending $100 on a fractional share, or whether it's, previous receipts before that, as you can see, like with these transactions, I spent $1,000 here on October 13th, $225 on October 12th, October 5th, $855, October 2nd, $415, September 25th, another $100, $2370, $1,000. So as I said, I'm continuing to buy Tesla stock. It's really business as usual for me. Whenever I have cash, I continue to buy. And so my logic with all of this is because I see tons of opportunities for revenue in the future with Tesla's full self-driving package, their robo-taxis fee, because once people actually pay for the full self-driving package, then some of them are likely going to be renting it out as a robo-taxi for the ride-hailing service, in which Tesla is going to take a cut of that as well. So they'll be getting some gains from the robo-taxi service, from people buying their FSD packages. Tesla is likely going to pay for many robo-taxis as well themselves, and that's really beneficial because Tesla has a huge advantage over the rest of their competition, in the sense that their competition has to pay for manual drivers, and those manual drivers have to have vehicles, or the company has to provide them. Whereas with Tesla, they don't have to pay manual drivers, and their vehicles are as cheap as they can be, especially when around this time of when robotaxis are relevant. Then that's most likely when EVs are going to be the main vehicle. The internal combustion engine is almost going to be viewed like a horse or something, almost like some old timer technology when EVs start to become really relevant. So that's another thing as well. It's going to be very cheap for Tesla to operate this business because they get the cheapest EVs, and most likely even the best EVs in terms of value at that point in time that is possible, because they're the ones that make the EVs. So technically, if we're just talking about Tesla as a ride-hailing service, they would be vertically integrated in the sense that they would provide their own vehicles at the cheapest expense possible, since they make their own Teslas. So just that alone, we have huge opportunities for revenue, and as autonomy becomes more relevant, we then have, revenue from the Tesla subscription service, and then also likely a bunch of digital content as well. So just in comparison to like the Apple App Store, they make so much money off of that right now. And I recently saw a chart and how their revenue had grown over time, and it's just mind-blowing how much money can be made off of digital content. And the gross margins on software and digital content and software as a service, they're ridiculously good, like mind-blowingly good. So I could see a situation in the future as well in which autonomy starts to become more relevant, in which by then Tesla would basically have their own platform, or almost like an app store with so many infotainment options and stuff like that, where, like I said, the Tesla platform could almost act like an app store or an infotainment store. And if you have other developers making apps for that or games for that, then you can take a cut from them putting it into the store as well, like Apple does. So huge opportunities for revenue just in this section of their business alone. And then they also have the energy side of their business. So as we've seen right now, they're already offering large-scale batteries for battery projects across the world. Many companies like PG&E are buying them. We recently just covered a news piece about a huge power pack shipment. I think it was like 46 power packs, and I think those cost like $172,000 per power pack. So that's a lot of revenue in itself as well. Just think about how many cars it would take to sell that much worth of money in power packs. So there's that side of the business as well, which is likely going to become just as big as Tesla's auto business. And then I can only imagine the future products that they'll possibly release in the future in addition to these things. So I'm already excited about the Cybertruck. I'm excited about the Roadster, the Tesla Semi, and even after these things, I'm really excited to see what's to come, especially with like the rumored Model 2 or just the rumored $25,000 Tesla vehicle. That's going to be a game changer, especially considering that it has autonomy capabilities. Now, I don't know how much the full self-driving package will be by then, but still, that's going to be a game changer in itself, especially for the ride-hailing service, in which Tesla would be able to provide their own $25,000 cars at a much more significant discount, meaning less cost, and not only cost, but operating costs as well for the ride-hailing service. So as we know, in comparison to the internal combustion engine, Teslas save a lot more money on maintenance and energy costs and things like that. So not only by then will it be cheap for Tesla because they're providing their own cheap economy vehicles, but they'll also be operating vehicles that have low operating costs and not many maintenance issues. So that's another advantage as well. So autonomy is going to be huge for the future of Tesla. This is something that I'm really focusing on. And then, like I said, with the energy business as well, and then virtual power plants and stuff like that, that plays a huge role in this company's future also. But on top of everything I've mentioned so far, I still think there's a few things that Tesla is working on right now, or at least thinking about, where they have some cards under the table or some cards up their sleeve, where it's some future products or services that can be a game changer as Tesla continues to expand and grow as a company. So I think there's many opportunities for the creation of products by Tesla in the future that are not just energy related or vehicle related. So there's always that possibility of Tesla producing tech products or just things aside from their energy business and their auto business, which is pretty exciting for me. But anyways, I just wanted to share this quick little video with you all talking about my explanation for why I'm still continuing to buy Tesla stock. Like I said, it's still at a premium right now if we want to judge this based off of what it's currently worth. But then again, if we're really talking about investing, then that's all about me buying something and having confidence that it will be worth much more into the future, which is exactly what I'm doing with Tesla stock, because I'm a long-term investor and I'm taking the telescope and looking much further out ahead than just like your Q3 earnings report or your Q4 earnings report. I'm thinking about years and years and years into the future. So anyways, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and also feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks, and especially with Webull right now, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600, and to get that, all you have to do is sign up with my referral link and deposit $100 into your account. And keep in mind, you can take that $100 deposit right back out after you get your free stocks. So it's basically just free money, free stocks, nice passive income with minimal effort, and it also helps support the channel as well, in which I'll get some free stocks. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.